Innovation is a very important term in business today. It's named perennially as one of the top concerns of corporate CEOs. How do we innovate?
The Innovation Awards are meant to highlight customers who are doing things that are really smart, that can be leveraged by other people if they know about them. And the purpose of this is to capture that expertise and the people who are doing things that are innovative and sharing that with other customers.
This year, the categories for us really lent themselves to a broader suite of offerings and opportunities than we saw in the past. The first is innovation. What sorts of products, services, or even processes have been innovated to create new business value? The second category is productivity. How have customers applied these technologies and processes to improve operational excellence? The third category is agility. How well have companies been able to move and adapt to new requirements and market focuses by applying these technology capabilities? The fourth category recognizes our partner contributions and how partners have helped our customers bring these projects to life.
And the fifth category we created was ROI.
In each case, the companies have submitted applications, but they didn't label them for a particular category. So the first thing we did was go back and sort of look at each one and say, which category would this really fall? And many of them obviously could fall in different categories, and you have to decide, is this a good example of productivity or is it a really great example of innovation?
If they've been able to do something that puts that agility in the hands of the business and requires IT to be less involved, that's a very unique prospect and something also that speaks to all of us in terms of how do you get tools into the business's hands.
Previously, most of these projects and the value was contained within the IT side of the organization. They were implementing things for faster throughput, more reliability. Things were really seen and the value received inside the IT organization. Now, with the IT groups being much more partnered with the business community, we're seeing a much closer linkage between the IT projects and the value that the business receives from those. So the IT results are much better realized in terms of business value.
In a lot of cases, you will have people who trust the IT folks to be thinking like business folks, and we certainly saw that in a lot of the submissions. Where we want to get a little bit deeper is to understand what that relationship looks like, how much does the business understand what tools are even involved? Are they understanding the new capabilities of the SOA stack and how that applies? And then also the benefits. It's one thing to say we can reduce the cycle time or create this interface faster, but does it really translate into something an executive in the business will say transform their business, added X dollars to the bottom line or allow them to go into new markets?
Productivity is important, and it's an area where a lot of the BPM and SOA efforts started, but it's not the end game. The more beneficial aspects of these types of tools are the process improvement efforts. Business process management deals with looking at the effort to make sure that all of the actions that take place are important and in the right order.
We're seeing common themes running across all of these companies and these projects now. The level of connectivity and the ability to interconnect people and systems is becoming ubiquitous. And that's almost a default part of any of these projects, is a lot of connectivity, a lot of integration. But more than that, we're starting to see much more commonness around the use of process elements for innovation or productivity enhancement or business agility. They're all moving process and process technology very swiftly and adeptly.